Hi, Iowa. It's been a busy week, so I wanted to give you a quick sit rep on my fight to represent you. To kick off the week, I introduced a bipartisan bill to help communities reduce opioid deaths and expand access to important life-saving medication. We also had a big win in my fight to rein in bureaucracy for Iowa's small businesses. Lastly, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on those who bravely defended and protected our country. Let's get started. First, every day, 150 Americans die from overdoses related to opioids like fentanyl. Nearly half of those deaths have an opportunity for a bystander to intervene. That means we can save lives if we give people the right tools. There's no doubt that the solution starts with securing our southern border to stop the inflow of drugs into our communities. At the same time, we can save lives with common sense support like my new bill. My bipartisan Overdose Reversal Medication Act would expand access to naloxone by providing grants for local businesses, nonprofits, and families to have this life-saving drug on hand. Seconds can be the difference between life and death in these scenarios, and every life in Iowa is worth saving. Second, two of my amendments passed the House of Representatives this week. Too often, unelected bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. impose cumbersome red tape on businesses right here in Iowa. As a member of the Financial Services Committee, I am fighting to reduce these burdens on our businesses to help them flourish in this time of sky-high inflation and supply chain disruptions. So this week marks a major win for all of us. These amendments will ensure that small businesses are not spending unnecessary time and money on regulatory compliance, but helping communities like ours. I'll keep you updated on the next steps moving forward, and I'll continue to do everything I can to promote economic growth in Iowa for our main streets and our hometowns. Finally, I want to take a moment to reflect this weekend on Veterans Day. As a 20-year combat veteran, I know the sacrifice that veterans and their families make each and every day to defend our nation. Especially as we consider the conflicts happening across the globe, most recently the autocracies that are happening in Israel, we must remember to honor the men and women who served in military uniform to protect our freedoms. Iowa, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve you in Congress. From saving lives from overdoses, protecting our small businesses and Main Street communities, and thanking our nation's veterans, I'll keep fighting on your behalf to make Washington, D.C. more like what we do in Iowa. See you around town.